Woo! Hey everyone, this is Daryl from Daily Crypto Trade Series coming to you live from Bangkok, Thailand, guys. And you know what is going on? We got lots to talk about. Absolutely lots to talk about. Some weird and wacky stuff is absolutely going on right now. And you know, we got to talk about it, guys. And you know, the big breaking news, we're going to talk about Elon Musk, what he did with Bitcoin, and is that going to absolutely affect the price of cryptocurrency? Is that going to cause you know, crypto to crash? So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff, guys. So get ready to go down the OG rabbit hole. Remember, none of this is financial advice. This is just the OG in the house expressing my opinion, guys. So keep that in mind whenever you're watching this, guys. Absolutely important that you do that. So first of all, let's jump into what's happening, you know, in the broader markets. So we did see that yesterday, all the broader markets yesterday were doing fantastic, guys. We saw that you know, the Dow Jones did in fact you know, close in the green. We saw S&P close in the green as well, and you know, we saw that a lot of the tech stocks are also up. So we saw the NASDAQ is up as well. So that was pretty good. We, you know, everything was looking pretty good, and you know, we're seeing right now that we need to be extremely careful right now, because what we're seeing right now, this could be a bear trap. And remember, now we're in a bear cycle. So you know, this is what I'm seeing now is pretty much a bear rally, guys. So from that perspective, could this be a bear trap? We just have to keep our fingers crossed. And often, you know, in a bear cycle, we often have these really good pumps, these really good rallies, and then we'll see things start to go down, guys. So guys, just be very cautious out there, be very wary out there. Don't FOMO in, absolutely don't FOMO in like a madman. Like, don't put all of your dry powder all at once. I mean, I would advise caution right now. I would definitely be advising extreme caution right now. That is very important that you guys do that. Extreme caution. You know, the message of the day is still dollar cost average and HODL, wait for life, chaining wealth. And you know what we're seeing right now is we're really waiting for a pivot point. And we can see in that the previous cycle that, you know, when the Fed printed more money and the Fed sent out all of these relief checks, we did see that crypto absolutely exploded out there. So that is actually what we're waiting for out there. We're waiting for crypto to explode. But you know, one of the main pivot points that's going to make this happen is the fact that the Fed needs to print more money and, you know, start to inject more cash into the economy. The other thing that's happening right now from a macro perspective, and you know, you're seeing it, all the knuckleheads right now, what they're doing is they're focusing solely on, everyone's talking about macro. At the end of the day, it's we're really waiting for the Fed to, you know, have another pivot point, and that can be, you know, stimulus checks. And we saw that, you know, when the Fed did send out all these stimulus checks to all of you out there, we did see that crypto was pumping, guys, absolutely pumping. And we're seeing something really not good for the you know, for the trade balance for the U.S., and that is the fact that the DXY right now is too strong. The U.S. dollar is way too strong, and the Fed needs to jump in and do something about that, because that's not going to help the economy. The other thing that we need to see from the macro perspective is the fact that we're in a recession, and absolutely nobody out there is willing to admit, look, we're in a recession. You know, let's do it. Let's accept that. And you know, the Fed and the federal chairman, they're still unknown as to what exactly should they be doing. You know, we're talking about 75 basis points, talking about 100 basis points. But at the end of the day, what we need to do now is we need to wait, hold on to your dry powder. And you know, I think that we're going to see probably in September, you know, when we have the you know, the election cycle starting, we're probably going to see that this will be a pivot point for the Fed. We're probably going to see that the Fed is probably going to inject. We're probably going to see more stimulus checks out there. The Fed is going to be printing more money, and what that's going to do is that's going to devalue the dollar, and that's what they need right now, because we're seeing that the dollar is too high, and that is not doing good. So from that perspective, let's take a look at what's going on with Doge right now, and take a look at the pricing out there. So right now, for the price of Dogecoin, we're seeing that Dogecoin right now is around about 6.8. Yesterday it did. I'm just looking at my chart here. Yesterday it did go as high as 7.7, and then we saw that, you know, after Elon Musk, he did announce, because yesterday Tesla had their earnings report, and you know, basically what Tesla said out there, what Elon Musk has done is he sold 75%. He has sold 75% of his Bitcoin holdings, and that is worth $936 million Bitcoin. So, you know, a lot of people who are new to the market, a lot of the newbies, a lot of the retail investors, what they're doing is they're kind of like freaking out. Oh, he sold 936, 75% of his Bitcoin holdings. Now, keep in mind that Elon Musk did not sell any of his Doge, guys. So that is important that you guys understand that from the get-go. He didn't sell any of his Dogecoin. The other interesting thing that Elon Musk was talking about was the fact that he said he still believes that mining is environmentally bad. It's not good for the environment, all that. So, you know, from that perspective, Elon Musk is very much wrong on that perspective. I don't know where he's getting his information. Whoever's counseling and briefing him, they don't have the facts straight. We all know that, you know, more than 50% of all the Bitcoin mining is using renewable energy out there. So that is what that is doing. And at the end of the day, you guys have to understand what are the fundamental reasons why Elon Musk sold his Bitcoin. Well, at the end of the day, they need to inject more fiat into their cash flow. And, you know, at the end of the day, what is really driving Tesla is the stocks. And, you know, a lot of people who own Tesla stocks, they're not in crypto. And, you know, what they want to see is they want to see a positive balance sheet. And they had they had to sell to show a positive earnings on the balance sheet. That's what that's all about. It's all about show and circumstance. Trust me, you know, once this earning report, is finished, and once a Bitcoin goes down below the price that they just sold at, you'll see that Elon Musk will get back into Bitcoin. Definitely, I believe that. So, you know, should I be worried? Is this going to cause people who are planning to buy not to buy? No, I think it's really a no-brainer out there. You know, people who have already sold are sold. Is this really going to have any kind of broader impact on the market? I don't think so. Sure, we're going to have 3 days of the narrative is going to be like, oh, Elon Musk sold, doom and gloom. But I think at the end of the day, those people who are planning to buy are still buying. The people who plan to sell are still selling. So I really think at the end of the day, this is not going to be very impactful over the medium term. Sure, the next couple of days it's going to put a little bit of jitters. Maybe some of the retail investors are going to hold back on buying. But at the end of the day, if you're dollar cost averaging from that perspective, you don't have to worry about what is going on with Bitcoin, because, you know, Bitcoin is about a long-term hodl. Bitcoin is about life-changing wealth, and Bitcoin ultimately will be going up. It's just a matter of time. It always goes up, and that's what it's going to do. And Dogecoin is going to go up, and everything's going to go up. So, you know, right now we can see, if I take a look at a Bitcoin right now on the chart, we can see that the weekly is still looking pretty good. We're still seeing a weekly green candle, so that is pretty good. And we got 3 days and 22 hours. And, you know, right now we're seeing that, you know, Bitcoin right now is around about 23,135. So that is not too bad, considering where we were only 2 weeks ago, when we were like in 19,000, when we were at 20,000. So it's not a bad time. And, you know, from my perspective, you know, it is very normal, you know, for people to be taking profits. And why we're seeing Bitcoin down right now is not, the fundamentals have not changed one bit. It's down because of this whole Elon Musk news. But we're seeing that Bitcoin is up over 13% in the last 30 days. We're seeing Ethereum is up 36%. And we're seeing some, you know, huge projects like Matic. Matic is up 108% in the last 30 days. So things are coming back. But guys, you guys need to be very cautious out there. This could definitely be a bull trap. Often, bear rallies are very hot and intensified. I think from my perspective that $25,000 is probably going to be pretty close to the top out there. And then we're going to see a reversal back to the downside. And I think that, you know, once again, we could be seeing $19,000 coming in again. So guys, just be prepared for that. I'm not too worried about this whole Elon Musk selling his Bitcoin and this and that. He didn't sell any Doge, so that is okay from that perspective. If we take a look at Bitcoin on the daily right now, we can see that Bitcoin is still looking pretty good. We have the death cross that is happening right now. It is happening. There's a little bit of jitter, but we have some really good support at right now around 22,800 support is still holding. I think that's going to continue to hold. So I'm not too panicky out there. I'm not panicking at all. From that perspective, the main news today is Elon Musk sold his Bitcoin. So I'm not concerned. I'm absolutely not concerned out there. You shouldn't be concerned. It is what it is. It's crypto, guys. I love crypto, hate crypto. You guys can even hate Elon Musk out there if you want to. But I'm not panicking. I'm absolutely not panicking out there. And I think this is going to be a no-brainer. Sure, a lot of the newbies are probably wet in the bed right now and say, oh, Elon Musk has sold his crypto and Elon Musk has sold Bitcoin. But at the end of the day, the reason that Elon Musk sold his Bitcoin was because he's running a company. He's running a company that needs to have positive earnings. That is what the stock market wants. That's what the stock market needs. And at the end of the day, you know, Elon Musk, he has most of his assets tied up in, you know, Tesla, you know, SpaceX, and all those other companies that he's running. So, you know, he has you know, a responsibility to make sure that his companies are whole. So that's why he sold. Trust me, he'll be buying back in. He didn't sell any Dogecoin, so you guys should be pretty confident about that. He's still loving the Doge. I'm still loving the Doge. Everybody's loving the Doge. So, you know, sure, it's a bad day, but guys, remember, we're in a bear cycle right now, and a lot of people are focusing on the macroeconomics, and we're definitely in a recession. Supply chain is not doing well right now. The U.S. dollar is too high. So, you know, once the Fed pivots and does something, you know, to weaken the dollar, and we start to see more stimulus checks coming, then you'll see that the crypto market will turn around. And I believe that September will be the turnaround point. So guys, remember, the big takeaway here is we're in a bear cycle now. This is a bear rally. It could be a bear trap, guys. So be prepared for that. I mean, if you're a long-term hodler, it doesn't matter, right? Who cares? Just keep dollar cost averaging, holding, waiting for life-changing wealth. You'll be just fine. But if you're a trader, you guys are definitely going to get wrecked out there. If you're a leverage trader, forget about it. You're also going to get wrecked. Forget about it. So from that perspective, guys, I just want to say I love each and every one of you out there. This is a quickie update. So don't panic out there. You know, Elon Musk selling his Bitcoin, I don't give a rat's about that. It's not a kick in the nuts, so don't worry about that. And at the end of the day, Elon Musk has to do that. The only thing that upsets me is that Elon Musk is getting fed stupid information when he believes that you know, Bitcoin mining is not good for the environment. Like, that's just complete FUD. That's complete malarkey out there. Someone really doesn't understand about Bitcoin mining. That is what that's all about. So guys, have a blessed day. I'll see you tonight with a more in-depth coverage of the news and that. So guys, Elon Musk sold all of his Bitcoin. So what? No big deal. So guys, don't forget to go down there and smash the likes, subscribe, check out all the linky winkies. You know you want it, I want it. So guys, get it, guys, and be blessed, guys. Be absolutely blessed. It's a great time to be alive, and it's kind of a rainy day here in Bangkok. You guys can, I don't know if you can see the weather out there, but yeah, it's kind of rainy out there. I was going to do the vid at the pool, but it's raining, so we're in the kitchen right now. So it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. So much love to you. I'll see you in the next one. Be blessed, be well, be safe out there. Don't worry about Elon Musk. It's a no-brainer, guys. So peace out.